Hey friends, welcome to our series called Walk Where Jesus Walked. Today, we're diving into the heart of it all, Israel. This is the land where Jesus was born, raised, baptized, ministered, died, rose again, and ascended into heaven. If you're going to walk where Jesus walked, there's no better place to begin or end than here. Let's start at the beginning. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, a small town just a few miles south of Jerusalem. In Luke chapter 2, verses 4-7, we read that Joseph and Mary traveled there because of a census, and it was there in a humble stable that the Savior entered the world. Today, Bethlehem is in the West Bank, and visiting it gives you a mix of awe and emotion. At the Church of the Nativity, the traditional site of his birth, you'll step into a dark, ancient basilica built over a cave. Underneath the altar, a silver star on the ground marks the spot believed to be where Jesus was born. It's surreal and humbling to stand there. The ceilings are low, the air is thick with incense, and the sense of reverence is hard to describe. While you're in Bethlehem, take time to visit the Milk Grotto, a small chapel carved into rock. Tradition says this is where Mary nursed baby Jesus while hiding from Herod's soldiers, and a drop of her milk turned the stone white. It's one of those hidden gems that many tourists miss. Now let's head north to Nazareth, where Jesus grew up. Luke chapter 2, verses 39-40 tells us, "And the child grew and became strong. He was filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was on him." Today, Nazareth is the largest Arab city in Israel, with a vibrant Christian and Muslim population. You can visit the Basilica of the Annunciation, where the angel Gabriel is said to have told Mary she would give birth to the Son of God. The church is built over what is believed to be Mary's house, and the architecture combines modern design with deep spiritual symbolism. Just up the hill is Nazareth Village, a fully reconstructed first-century town complete with olive presses, terraced vineyards, and villagers in period dress. You can watch wool being spun, see wheat ground into flour, and even take part in a traditional Passover meal. It gives you a deeper appreciation for the daily life Jesus would have experienced. From Nazareth, let's journey to the Sea of Galilee, which is actually a freshwater lake. So much of Jesus' ministry happened around this lake, calling his disciples, healing the sick, teaching the crowds, even walking on the water. In Matthew chapter 4, verse 13, we read, "Leaving Nazareth, he went and lived in Capernaum, which was by the lake." Capernaum is often called Jesus' ministry headquarters. You can visit the ruins of the ancient synagogue where he taught, and just steps away is the house believed to be Peter's. There's a modern church built above it with a glass floor so you can see the stone remains below. Imagine Jesus sitting right there, teaching, healing, and changing lives. Nearby is the Mount of Beatitudes, a peaceful hillside believed to be where Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mount. The view of the lake below is breathtaking. As you sit on the grass, hearing the wind rustle through the trees, it's easy to imagine Jesus' voice carrying across the crowd as he said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, the merciful, the pure in heart." You can also visit Tabgha, the traditional site of the miracle of the loaves and fishes. There's a small church there with a 5th century mosaic of 2 fish and a basket of bread, simple and beautiful. And not far from there is the Church of the Primacy of Peter, built on the shore where Jesus is believed to have reinstated Peter after his resurrection, saying, "Feed my sheep." And if you're up for it, take a boat ride across the Sea of Galilee. It's quiet, especially in the early morning, and when you look out over the water, it's easy to reflect on the moment Jesus calmed the storm with the words, "Peace, be still." Now we head south along the Jordan River to the site traditionally believed to be where John the Baptist baptized Jesus. Matthew chapter 3, verse 16 says, "As soon as Jesus was baptized, he went up out of the water. At that moment heaven was opened, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove." Today, the baptismal site, Qasr al-Yahud, is marked with steps leading into the muddy waters of the Jordan. Pilgrims from all over the world come here to be baptized or renew their baptismal vows. It's simple and unassuming, but deeply sacred. Finally, we make our way to Jerusalem, the city of destiny. There's so much to see here, so let's take our time. Start on the Mount of Olives, a ridge east of the city that gives you a panoramic view of Jerusalem's old city. This is where Jesus wept over Jerusalem, taught his disciples about the end times, and spent his final nights before his arrest. At the base is the Garden of Gethsemane, where he prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." You can visit the Church of All Nations, which houses a section of the rock where Jesus is believed to have prayed. The olive trees outside are ancient. Some say they may be descendants of the very ones Jesus knelt beside. From there, cross into the Old City, a maze of narrow alleys and stone streets. Walk the Via Dolorosa, the path believed to trace Jesus' steps on the way to the cross. The route includes 14 stations of the cross, each marking a moment of his suffering, from his condemnation to his crucifixion. The path ends at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which many believe covers both Golgotha, the place of the crucifixion, and the tomb where Jesus was buried and resurrected. Inside, the church is shared by several Christian denominations. Pilgrims line up to touch the stone believed to be where Jesus' body was laid. Just outside the city, another site called the Garden Tomb offers a more peaceful alternative. Whether or not it's the actual tomb, it offers space for quiet reflection and worship. And the tomb is empty, just as the angel said, "He is not here, he is risen." Israel today is a complex, beautiful country. It's modern and ancient all at once. You'll hear Hebrew, Arabic, Russian, English, all blending together in the markets and streets. You'll see ultra-Orthodox Jews praying at the Western Wall, Christian pilgrims walking barefoot through churches, and Muslim families enjoying picnics in the parks. The food here is incredible. Try a fresh pita stuffed with shawarma or sabich, fried eggplant, hard-boiled egg, and salad. Drink some sweet mint tea or fresh squeezed pomegranate juice. For dessert, try kanafe, a warm cheese pastry soaked in syrup. Traveling through Israel isn't just about seeing places. It's about encountering Jesus. In the dust, the hills, the stories, and the silence. Every location has a layer of meaning, and every step draws you closer to understanding not just where he walked, but why. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this journey through Israel has stirred something in your heart, deepened your faith, and brought the Bible to life. Until next time, keep walking where Jesus walked, and let every step bring you closer to him. Be sure to check out the next video in this series.